Good evening, guys. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Online. Online. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Yes. Good evening, Bhavani, right? Yes. Good evening, Hemant, Venkatesh. Right. Good evening, guys. Right. So let's get started. So we are going to continue basic commands, right? Okay. Right, guys. So let's get started. Today we are going to discuss about basic command. Yesterday, I think we completed date command, right? How we need to change the system date and time and those all stuff, right? So before starting date command, okay, so I'm going to provide the chocolate for that guy. Yesterday, continuously, he is given 3 answers, right? Okay, good. So, right. So let it complete the session, right? You're welcome, guys. Okay. Let it complete the session. I'll ask few questions to you people. Then I'll provide the chocolate for you. Okay. Got it? So, right. So, date command completed, right? Guys, only for offline, not for online. Okay. For online, chocolate image. Okay. Online chocolate image. Come, come. And one more thing, guys, while you're doing the practical session, every time we need to delete the directories, every time we need to reset the previous settings manual in the sense it will take time. So that's why what I'm doing in a sense, I'm going to get one snapshot. With the help of that snapshot, we can reset. For example, today we discuss about basic commands. So we need to delete those basic commands and what we are trying to executing everything. We need to reset in the sense it's a bit difficult to us to for doing manually. So that's why what I'm doing, I'm going to take one snapshot. Snapshot means one copy. How we have the operating system at present. Do one thing, install the operating system. After installing the operating system, log in into your operating system, then take a snap. So with the help of snapshot, quickly we can start the operating system and as well as we can get previous settings only. And if you're having any problem with your operating system, easily we can resolve with the help of snapshot. Right, guys? So how we need to, excuse me, guys, get the snapshots, let's see. So power on this virtual machine, maximize this one because of field, right? First option we need to select. So we need to wait few minutes, right? So after that, how we need to get the snapshot, I'll tell you. So today offer. So after completing the session, I'll ask few questions. So if you're giving the answer, I'm going to pick. I'm not going to accept group answers, guys. Okay. I'm going to pick the person. Then that guy, he need to give the answer. Then if you're providing right answer, I'll give you 10 rupees chocolate for you. Already I have given to you. Right? Okay. तो 4-5 चॉकलेट रहना चाहिए 4-5 क्वेश्चंस पूछूंगा आज राइट राइट गेट रेडी टू गेट द चॉकलेट्स फ्रॉम मी यस राइट एंड व्हाट अबाउट ऑनलाइन ऑनलाइन चॉकलेट इमेज okay for online chocolate image okay 10 rupees phone पे చేయాలా Let's see guys here. Login into okay, so login into your operating system. So I'm using student user to log into our operating system, right? So now what we are doing in the sense, we are going to get the snapshot. So try to open the terminal, right? Then get the snapshot. How you have the snap, right? How you'll have the screen, the same snapshot we are going to get, right? So let's see guys here. So this is our terminal, right? Okay, so zoom in, right? Then go to here, right click on top of this virtual machine, right? And then go to snapshot, then take snapshot. Then you can, it's one kind of backup, right? So if you want, you can give some different name also, it's not a problem. I'm going with default name, snapshot one. Click take snapshot. Your wish, you can write description, so and so snapshot. So it belongs to so and so day, like this, you can write the description, right? So description means always description only. So easily we can understand the concept with the help of description, right? So let's see guys here. I hope you got it, how to get the snapshot, right? Okay, so now we are going to start basic commands. So yesterday we completed date command, right? So how to change the system date and time with the help of date command already we discussed, right? So today we are going to discuss about time date CTL. Time date CTL is a new command, okay? They introduced to us from RHEL 7.0 onwards. So date and time date CTL almost the same, right? So date and time date CTL. Time date CTL is a new command they introduced to us from RHEL 7.0 onwards. In 7, in 8, in 9 version, we can execute time date CTL, but we are unable to execute time date CTL into old versions like RHEL 6.0, 5.0, 4.0, 3.0, 2.0 doesn't have time date CTL command, right guys? So there we need to execute date command, but date command you can execute into any operating system. It's not like this. We need to execute date command into old versions and as well as in new versions, both they can, right? So time date CTL stands for time date control. Time date control. See guys. So this is our local time. Local time means our operating system time. Got it guys? Our operating system time. See what is time now? 2024, 6:27 time 6:22. This is IST. IST stands for Indian Standard Time, right? So Universal Timing Conversion, UTC. So Universal Time. Guys, what is UTC? Universal Timing Conversion. Universal Timing Conversion means throughout world we'll have a unique time. So with the help of the UTC itself only, we are going to communicate from one country to another country, usually. Got it, guys? So UTC stands for Universal Timing Conversion. It's a time zone. This is a time zone. So according to India, Asia, Kolkata is a time zone. So clear guys, according to India, Asia, Kolkata. NTP, it's enable, but it's not synchronizing. So you know very well about NTP, right? What is NTP? Network Timing Protocol, right? So network timing protocol, exactly what it will do, it is going to provide the automatic time to the client machine. Assume this is a client machine. It's not synchronizing with any NTP server because this is our local operating system. This is our personal operating system. So that's why we don't have any NTP server into my environment. So it's not synchronizing with the NTP server. So that's why we got a no. And RTC in local TZ means time zone. What is RTC, guys? RTC means RTC bus, right? RTC stands for real time clock. Real time clock. Real time clock means in our laptop, in our desktop, we have BIOS, right? In BIOS, we'll have one time, right? That is called RTC. RTC stands for real time clock. So it's a BIOS time, right, guys? Next, DST. DST stands for day sunlight time. In India, don't have few countries having day sunlight time. I hope you're clear about time.ctl command, what kind of information it is going to provide for us. So time, detailed information it is going to provide about time. Our system, time and date detail information it is going to provide. So guys, can we change the system time and date with the help of time.ctl? Yes, we can. So how we used date command yesterday to change the system time and date syntax, same syntax, almost the same syntax we are going to use to change the system time and date. So what we need to do now, we need to log in with root user, because so student user is a normal user. He doesn't have the access. It's unable to change the system time and date. So that's why we need to log in with root user. How we need to log in with root user, guys? Not su, guys. SU. SU hyphen root. So we need to provide the root user's password. We are into root user, right? So let's see, guys, syntax. Same date, time, YYDD, that only. Due to a Pentium processor, I think it won't work. It's a very old processor, right? How many cores you'll have? Mohan, check the cores. If you're having 2 cores, anyway, you're going to get performance issue. At least you should have the 4 cores, 2 cores for base machine, 2 cores for virtual machine, right? Always you're going to get the performance issue. Right, guys. So let's see, guys, here. Time date CTL. Space set hyphen time space then year YYYY month TT hours minutes and seconds. Same syntax. Got it, guys? So let's see here. Time date CTL set hyphen time, then depend on your requirement, you can provide the time and date. So 2024. So I'm trying to providing 05 or 04, you wish. Something like this, okay? Time 11:22, then like this again. So it's a very simple. So if you need to change the time, don't provide the date. If you need to change the date, don't provide the time. Especially if you need to change the date, no need to provide time. Just you can give date, that's it, okay? Then hit enter. Now the time and date it got changed. If you want, you can verify here, see? Then let's try to check time.ctl command. See, guys, it got changed. I hope you got it right. So clear. So how to change the system time and date, right? So next, how to change the time zone. How to change the time zone. Time date CTL list hyphen time zones. List hyphen time zones. It is going to provide the time zones list. Then hit enter. You're going to get time zones. Now, according to your requirement, you can you can use the time zone, right? Q to quit from the time zones output. We are back to terminal now. We got a prompt. And here, time date CTL set hyphen time zone. Instead of time, you need to provide time zone. Time date CTL space set hyphen time zones, right? And then according to requirement, you can give the time zone. For example, Africa Zuba. A time zone, it got changed successfully. So if you want, you can verify time date CTL. See guys. So I hope you're clear, right? Time, guys, don't type the commands manually to avoid the typo mistake. Just I'm trying to provide even small information. Time, 2 tabs. Time is about 2 tabs, right? Sorry, 1 tab also you can give, it's not a problem. Okay, time is our tab. You are going to get time related all the commands. Clear? Now we need to execute time date CTL. Time T single tab. That's it. Automatically you are going to get the total word. Time D single tab. Total command you are going to get time date CTL. Then hit enter. I hope you got it. No need to type manually. Time date CTL like that. So time D and tab. Automatically you are going to get the time date CTL command, right? So next, time date CTL, then 2 tabs. Time date CTL related options, everything you are going to get. I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Here we'll have list time zone. It is going to provide the time zones list. Set and TP, guys. For example, you are into real-time environment, right? So you need to synchronize with the NTP server, but you did proper configuration, but it's not synchronizing with the NTP server. At the time, what we need to do in the sense, you need to execute this command call true. Times@ctl space set hyphen NTP space true. Then this mission, it is going to synchronize with the NTP server if you did proper configuration into your client and as well as in server. Here I'm unable to show you how to configure the NTP servers and those old stuff. Got it, guys? This is a basic Linux, right? Okay. So like this, you can synchronize with NTP server. NTP server, NTP false. I hope you got it, guys. True and false. So clear. A time date CTL status also, it will provide same output. Status also, it is going to provide the same output. Okay. So I hope you're clear, guys. Yes, no. How we need to change the system time and date with the help of time date CTL command. How to change the time zones, how we need to synchronize with the NTP server and those old stuff. Clear? Right? Okay. So next command we'll discuss. ID is a command. ID is a command. It will provide you user identification numbers. So we can create 60,000 user accounts into our operating system by default. So that user, it having ID numbers, identification numbers, like user IDs, group IDs like that. For example, you people, you'll have the ID cards, right? And management, how they're going to identify you with the help of your ID card. You have a unique number on top of the ID card. So with the help of that ID card, they're going to find you, whether you belongs to Linux class or not, right? Like the same way, ID command will have. So ID, for example, we need to provide the username. As of now, how many users will have? Only 2 users will have into your operating system. One is student user, another one is root user. Now I'm trying to providing the username called student, then hit enter. Now you are going to get the student users, user IDs and group IDs. UID means user ID, GID means group ID. Don't bother about user IDs and group IDs at present. While we are discussing about user and group management concept at the time, I'm going to teach you very clearly about user IDs and group IDs. At present, remember, ID is a command. It will provide you user identification numbers, user IDs and group IDs. ID is a command. I'm trying to providing one user called U1. What happened? No such a user. Means with the help of ID command, we can find the users also, whether that particular user is available or not into our operating system. Simple, right? So if we having that user, it is going to provide the user IDs and group IDs. If it doesn't have that user, it is going to provide no such a user like that. Got it, guys? Clear? Next, TTY is a command. Those all basic commands, guys. Okay. TTY is a command. It will print terminal number. Got it, guys? Clear, guys? It will print terminal number. This is one terminal, right? If you need to know the terminal number, TTY, DVPTS0 is a terminal number. Now, what I'm doing is I'm going to open one more terminal. We can open more than 7 terminals, guys, okay? So like this, we have 4 to 5 terminals, guys. Now we are working with multiple terminals into multiple sessions because Linux and Unix having multi-user multitasking concept. So now you have some confusion, right, guys? So you need to know the exact in which session you're working, then execute TTY command. So it will print the terminal number. See here, go to here, TTY, PTS1, then PTS2, and this is PTS3. So like this, it will print the terminal number. TTY is a command to print the terminal number. I hope you got it, guys. Time date CTL to manage, to check the time and date related to our operating system. ID is a command. It is going to print the user identification numbers, UIDs and group IDs like that. And then TTY is a command. It will print the terminal number, right? Then who am I? Don't say Imran, okay? Who am I? Right? It is going to provide you login username. Who am I? It is going to print login username. Exit from root user. I'm back to student, right? Then I execute who am I. I hope you got it, guys. Who space am space I. It will show you username, that user in which terminal will have, and by what time we log in, past how many hours, past how many minutes onwards we are using this user account. Got it, guys? So this is username. And this is our terminal number, means a session number, PTS0, and date and past 15 minutes onwards, we are using this user. We are using this user. I hope you got it, guys, right? Who space am space I. So few people they're saying, sir, I'm using 8.0 and 9.0. This command, it's not working into 8.0 and 9.0. Execute who space yeah, you're going to get all the user information in new versions. Got it, guys? Clear? Yes, no? Good. So those all about basic commands, guys. This is all about very basic commands to interact with our operating system. So, clear? Guys, if you didn't provide any username in front of the SU, by default, it will take root. Clear? No need to provide the root word every time in front of SU. Got it, guys? Clear? Don't say SU. SU means switch user. Few people they are saying SU like that, right? Don't say, okay? So अच्छा भी नहीं दिखता यार, right? So got it, guys? SU hyphen means automatically it is going to switch from one user to root user, any user to root user, right? Okay, good. So I'm going to provide the history, today history. And then we'll start how we need to create the files, how to interact with our files, how to manage the directories and those all stuff, right? Those also basic commands, but little bit, right? Okay, I'll do one thing. What I have executed, those all the commands I'm going to reset. And again, I'm going to get the same date and time because of snapshot. So go to here and then right click, snapshot. 1 minute, guys. Select the snapshot and yes. Then you are going to get previous snapshot. Before time.ctl command, what we have the situation, same situation you're going to get. So clear? I hope you got it, guys, right? Now we are going to start how to create the files and those all stuff. I think you know very well about the cat command, right? Okay. You know very well about cat command, right? What is the use of cat command, guys? Yes, guys. What is the use of cat command? Hmm? Hmm? To show what we have inside the file. Very good, right? Who's that guy? Shobha? So it will print the file content, right? 99% you people, you know about cat command. It will print the file content, or otherwise we can create the files like that. Yes, no? Hmm? That's it now, guys. 99% people, they are going to say cat is a command to create a file. Touch command na cat to చేయలేమా? అది కూడా రాంగ్ ఆన్సరే. మీరు నాకు చాక్లెట్ ఇవ్వాలి. ఓకేనా? నాకు చాలా చాక్లెట్లు వస్తాయి కదా. So focus on it. So I hope you're clear. Cat is a command, but it is also for very good, AB. Good. That is the right answer. Cat full form concatenation. Got it, guys? Cat full form guys, please focus on it. So cat full form concatenation. Concatenation, right? So cat word we got it from concatenation word itself only, right? What is concatenation? Very good. So we are trying to merging multiple files data into one file, that is called concatenation, right? So most of the people are thinking Imran sir, he's teaching in a wrong way. So that's why I'm going to prove. See, cat concatenate files and print on the standard output. This is the main purpose of this file. Sorry, main purpose of this command, not file, guys. Okay. So main purpose of this command, cat concatenation. It will concatenate the files and print on the standard output. Print on the standard output means it will print the file content, right? So many people there belongs to non-IT, I know. So for them, I'm trying to making one small diagram. With the help of the diagram, I'm going to explain you how cat command exactly will work, right? So let's see, guys, here. this is one file, right? This is one file. This file name is file1. It's having some content called hello. Right, guys? I hope you got it. If you want, you can write any content. It's not like this hello, right? So next, this is file2. This is another file. So it having the content called hi. Guys, content your wish. Okay. This is hi. So we have two different files. One is file1, another one is file2. So we have two different files. One is file1, another one is file2. Now what we are doing in the sense, we are trying to merging those both the files data into another file that is called file3 example. Guys, file names also your wish. It's not like this. We need to provide file1, file2, your wish according to your requirement. You can give ABCD, your name also you can give. It's not a problem, right? So now we are trying to merging file1 data and file2's data into file3. Exactly, this is called concatenation. Got it, guys? So inside the file3, we'll have hello and then hi both. Clear? According to this diagram, now we are going to discuss exactly how we need to execute the cat command. So cat main purpose for concatenation, and we are going to print the standard output. Apart from that, we can create the files, we can append the files, but we are unable to edit the file content, remember, with the help of cat command. So we can create the file, we can append the file, we can print the file content, we can concatenate the files, but we are unable to edit the file content with the help of cat command. Now, how many files will have? 3 files will have as of now, right? Now, according to this diagram, I'm going to create first file1 with hello content. Got it, guys? Let's see here. So let's see, guys, here. For example, cat is a command, space greater than. I will tell you what is greater than, not now. It will take some time, right? So cat space greater than and file name, file1 to create a file. Guys, don't try to create a file in terminal. You need to execute only cat space greater than file1, then hit enter, okay? Just for understanding purpose, one small description here, that's it, okay? Right, then hit enter, then hello is a content, then hit enter, ctrl plus D to save the file. Shortcut. Control D is a shortcut to save the file. Got it, guys? I hope you're clear. File1, it got created successfully. Okay. Now, my intention is I need to append the file. Appending means insert is a different. Oh, okay. Insert means we are going to add some content into existing file. Appending means exactly what is appending. वही बोल रहा हूँ यार, insert नहीं है, adding. Where you are going to add? Adding, okay, good. Where you are going to add? Into end of the line. We are adding, we are updating new content into end of the line, that is called appending. So we have hello, right? I need to append one more word called how, for example, into end of the line in existing file. File1 is an existing file, already we did. Inside this file1, what we are doing in the sense, we are going to appending. Appending means we are adding new content into end of the line. That is called appending, right? So how to append the file? Let's see guys here. So it's a very easy. Cat space double greater than, then existing file name, call file1 to append the file. Then we are adding how inside this file. So w ctrl plus d to save. Clear? Now file1 having hello and how. We need to know the content of the file. We need to print the content of the file. Cat is a command less than file1 to print the file. Then you are going to get hello, then how. Instead of that, if you want, you can provide like this also. Both are same. Cat space file name instead of less than. Both are same. Okay. Cat file name, cat less than file name, both are same. It will print hello, then how both. Clear? I hope you got it exactly how we need to use cat command. Right? Then you need to give the answer. How to create the file? I need to create file 2, guys. How we need to create file 2? Cat antena cat file 2. Huh? How to create the file, guys? Cat less than or greater than? Greater than? Don't give cat file 2. We need to add greater than in between cat and file. Cat space is a mandatory. Otherwise, you're going to get error. Right? Then hit enter. Sorry. So now I'm trying to adding hi inside the file. CTRL plus D to save, right? Okay. As of now, how many files will have? 2 files will have. How you are going to know the content of your directory? Those files where you are going to create inside one directory itself only, right? Inside one folder itself only, right? So if you need to know the directory content, we need to execute this command called ls. List directory content. ls-l, you are going to get the long list. Means along with the properties, you are going to get the files. File name, okay? ls or ls-l. So how many files will have as of now? File 1 and file 2. 2 files will have. Got it, guys? Now, actually, the main purpose of the cat command, we need to concatenate, right? So now, how to concatenate those both the files? Cat is a command space. Got it, guys? Cat is a command space. File 1 space. File 2 space greater than file 3, new file name. Got it? Cat space file 1 space file 2 space then greater than file 3. Then automatically file 3 will create. As of now, how many files will have? 3 files will have. So if you execute ls-l command, you are going to 3 files list: file 1, file 2, then file 3. Now how to print the file 3's content? Cat less than file 3 or cat file 3, whatever if you want, you can use. Then it will print hello, then how, then hi. Because we have hello how into file 1, hi into file 2. Those both the content like this will have. I hope you got it, guys, right? Yes, no? Clear? So like this, you can work with cat command. You can execute cat command. So can we do practically? Right. So we are back to operating system. Now, guys, for better understanding purpose, you are into very initial stage. So that's why what I'm doing in the sense, I'm trying to creating the files on top of the desktop. How to check the present working directory? Very good, right? Inside the PWD, how many directories will have? Desktop, documents, download, music. So pictures, public, templates, and videos. We need to switch to desktop, right? CD, desktop. Very good, guys. Okay. So then check PWD. So it will print the present working directory. We are on top of the desktop. Student user, if he's try to creating any files and directories, those all the files and directories is going to store on top of the desktop. Clear? Now cat is a command, space greater than, then file1, then hit enter, then hello is a content, then hit enter, control T. See guys, on top of the desktop, one file it got created called file1. So if you want, you can open manually, then you'll have hello here. Got it? Clear? Right. Then, so cat, I need to know the content of the file. Cat less than file name or cat file name. So I need to append the content. I need to add some content into end of the line between existing file. Cat space double greater than file1. Right? How to print the file content? Cat file1. Hello? How? Clear? Next. Cat greater than file2. Then I. Control T to save the file. As of now, how many files will have? 2 files. If you want, you can check the ls command or otherwise ls-l. It will provide long list. Along with the properties, we are going to get the file names, file list, right? So, okay, next, how to concatenate the file? For example, file1 having hello how, file2 having hi. Now we are trying to concatenate those both the files into file3. Cat file1 space. Very good. See, if you observe on top of the desktop, one more file automatically got created called file3. So how to check the file3's content? This is called concatenation. Hello how it belongs to file1, hi it belongs to file2. Both will have into file3. So clear how to create the files with the help of cat command. Next command, touch. Touch command. So what is the use of touch command, guys? Super wrong answer. Really wrong answer, guys. I don't know. Total Amirpet they are teaching like that only. I'm unable to understand really why. అసలు చూడరా మరి ఏందో నాకు అర్థం కాదు. Search is a command to create a 0-byte files like this. 99, not 99, 100% people they are going to say like that only. But my students they are going to give some different answer. So you're all my student, right? From now onwards, you should not give this answer. Clear? Touch is a command to change the file timestamp. This is the right answer. I don't know who's teaching to you people. Touch is a command to create the multiple files. 0-byte files. No, it's a wrong answer. Can I prove? I am not saying Linux operating system, it's saying like that. Clear, guys? Touch is a command to change the timestamp of your file. Yesterday I said, right? Definitely you are going to surprise. Huh? Surprise you, na? Yes, no. Right? Touch is a command to change the timestamp. What is timestamp? File creation date and time. That is called timestamp. File creation date and time. That is called timestamp. Right? Okay. This is right answer. Okay. We are going with your answer now. Touch is a command to create the multiple 0-byte files. We have the option, but usually we are going to use to change the timestamp of the file, right? Then how to create the 0-byte files, guys, with the help of touch command? Do you know? Touch is a command. For example, F1, F2, F3, F4, like this we need to create, right? This is one syntax. Touch, file name space, another file name space, another file name, like this. You can create the multiple files, multiple 0-byte files. It doesn't have any content. It's a 0-byte file. And we have one more syntax. Touch, for example, I need to create multiple files like K1, K2, K3, K4, like that, right? So usually no need to type, just simply you can give like this. What is that? 1 to 4, I know. What is this? See, फिर भी 1 to 4 बोल के मेरे को पता नहीं है यार. Huh? 4 files are created. What I am asking, what is exact this one? That is called regular expression. मजा आ रहा है? हाँ? Yes, no. ఓ మీరు తెలుగా? రైట్. నేను తెలుగు వాళ్ళని హిందీలో, హిందీ వాళ్ళని తెలుగులో మాట్లాడుతున్నా. రైట్. ఓకే. సో గాట్ ఇట్ గైస్. కే, open the flower brackets, and 1 dot dot 4, 1 dot dot 20, 1 dot dot 30, 1 dot dot 100, 1 dot dot 200, like this you can. Now it will create K1, K2, K3, K4, like that. 1, 2 dots only we should provide. Don't give 1 dot, don't give 3 dots. Only 2 dots. This is a syntax. So what is that one? That is called regular expression. Clear? Right. So first we'll do one thing. We'll create few multiple 0-byte files. Then how we need to change the timestamp also I'll tell you. Okay. So touch command, F1, F2, F3, F4, like this you can create. ls-l. See guys. F1, F2, F3, F4. If you want, you can minimize this terminal. You can find F1, F2, F3, F4. Right guys, clear? Next. So touch is a command, K, 1, 2, 4. K1, K2, K3, K4. So like this, you can create the multiple 0-byte files. So guys, this is timestamp. This is called timestamp. Now how we need to modify the file timestamp. So now we are going to discuss. So we can create on top of Windows Mission, right? So if I create a file and then put some data, Mr. Vishwanath, don't bother about data and those all stuff now, okay? See, Linux file system is a different, Windows file system is a different. The day one itself only I said, we are unable to open the Linux files into Windows and Windows files into Linux. We should use few third-party applications, or otherwise we should use some different services. Okay. So clear. So let's see guys here. Coming to timestamp. Touch is a command, right? In Windows 10, Windows 11, maybe few commands we can execute Linux commands, because Windows 10 and 11 it is supporting few bash commands, so that's why. In old operating system, it won't have we are unable to open the files and those old stuff. Clear? So touch is a command. Hyphen S space hyphen S is an option. Not hyphen S, guys, hyphen D. Hyphen D is option. Date, right? So touch space hyphen D, same syntax. Year, month, date, hours, minutes, and seconds. Then finally, file name to whom you need to change. It's not like this. You need to change to the file name. If you want, you can change the timestamp for directory also, means folder also. For folder also, we can change with the help of touch command, right? So this is the syntax. Clear? Right. So let's see, guys, here. ls-l, it will print the desktop content. On top of the desktop, how many files will have, it is going to print. Touch command, hyphen D is option. D is the best option. We'll have multiple options. M also will have different types of options. We'll have, you can use D. So with the D option, you can assign any time according to your requirement. So for example, 2024, then 04, something like this. Finally, we need to provide the file name called file1. Now the file1 timestamp, it got changed. Clear? I hope you got it. Now my question is, why we need to change the file timestamp? Actually, developers, they are going to use this one. Okay, very useful. Touch commands very useful for developers. I'll tell you one small example related to us. For example, we deployed one service long back, maybe 2 months before or 2 years before, right? The service, it's running properly now. What we are doing in the sense, we are trying to making few changes into that particular server configuration file today. Actually, the service is deployed before 2 years. Now we did few modification today into that particular configuration file. Few services will have, right? So if you did few changes into your configuration file, automatically configuration file, example, configuration file date and time, it is going to change. Today date and time you're going to get. Then this file, it's not going to synchronize with that server. In this case, we are going to change. Usually, if you need bold time, you're going to use simple answer. So according to your requirement, if you need to assign the time, you're going to use touch command. We have multiple options. Better to use hyphen D, that is enough. Clear, guys? I hope you got it about touch. So from now onwards, what you need to say? Or so change the timestamp of the file, right? Good. Next, mkdir is a command. Make directory. Very good. So mkdir is a command. Example, dir1, dir2, dir3, dir4, like this you can give. Same like touch syntax. If you want to get, excuse me, guys, mkdir, d, open the brackets, dot 4, and close the brackets. This is also can use. This syntax also can use. d1, d2, d3, d4, like this will go. Directories. Directories means folder. In Linux, we should not call folder, we need to call directory. In Windows, usually we are going to call folder. Coming to Linux, you need to call directories, right? So mkdir means make directory, making directory, whatever if you want to can say, right? So we have two different syntaxes here. mkdir, dir1, dir2, dir3, d4, like this you can use. Otherwise, if you want to can use regular expression also. Why we need to use the regular expression? Since we are going to simplify our work, that's it. Clear, guys? Good. So can we mkdir, dir1, dir2, dir3, dir4. At present, remember, blue colors are directories, black colors are files. Blue colors are folders, directories. Black colors are files. I'll tell you tomorrow how we need to identify the files and directories properly. Got it, guys? D1, D2, D3, D4. Directories, folders. mkdir, D. D1, D2, D3, D4. Clear? D1, D2, D3, D4. So like this, you can create the directories. Now my intention is, I need to create parent and child directories. We have one directory, for example, L1. Inside the L1, we need to create L2. Inside the L2, we need to create L3. Inside the L3, we need to create L4. Like, for example, if you are trying to attending your friend's birthday function or marriage function, how you are going to tease him? So we are going to put the small gift into multiple boxes, right? Yes, no, like the same way. We are going to put one box into another box, that box into another box, that box into one more box. Yes, no, I like the same way. Uh, Actually, we'll have a very small gift, right? Chocolate, those kind of stuff. Okay. How? Let's see, guys. This is one directory called L1, for example. This is one more directory called L2. Inside the L1, we'll have L2. Inside the L2, so we'll have L3. Inside the L3, we'll have L4. Like this directory structure we need to create. So how? mkdir is a command. -p is an option. It's a mandatory. Without -p option, you are unable to create parent and child directories. Clear? -p means parent. -p stands for parent, right? Then L1, inside the L1, we need to separate with the help of forward slash. Means forward slash means inside the L1. We have L2. Inside the L2, we'll have L3. Inside the L3, we'll have L4. So I hope you got it, guys. Clear? Then let's mkdir -p, L1 having L2, L2 having L3, L3 having L4. We can find only one directory called L1, guys. Inside the L1, we'll have those all the directories. So minimize this one. So go to graphical user interface, open L1 having L2, L2 having L3, L3 having L4, but L4 doesn't have anything. Clear, guys? Okay, if you're having graphical user interface, it's not a big deal. If you're having CLI, TUI interface, how you are going to get the content of L1? How to know the L1's content? ls hyphen capital R. CD will discuss later, okay? ls hyphen capital R. Capital R stands for recursively. Recursively. Recursively means what we have the content inside that particular directory, it is going to provide the information recursively. Right? Then L1. See, L1 having L2, L1, L2 having L3, L1, L2, L3 having L4, L1, L2, L3, L4 doesn't have anything. Or otherwise, you can use tree command. But tree command, it don't work into RHEL 7.0, but it will work into 8.0. No need to bother. By default, you'll have. For demonstration purpose, I'm trying to installing tree command. No need to bother about installation. I'll teach you later how to install the packages into our operating system. We have one software called package management at the time, right? For demonstration purpose only, I'm trying to installing. No need to make a note, right? So let's see guys here. Tree command I have installed into our operating system. See guys, L1 having L2, L2 having L3, L3 having L4. Got it guys? Yes, no? Clear about tree command? What is tree command? क्या बोलना है यार मैं? What I need to say the answer. What is tree command means? Tree is a command. It is going to print the tree like format. Huh? Seems to be not working in RHL9. LS-capital R, it's not working. I'll check. Don't worry. No. We have the LS-capital R option. I'll check. Hussein, don't worry. Okay. Clear, guys? Right. So let's see, guys. Yeah. I hope you're clear, right? Hmm? Right. So now you know very well how to create the directories, how to create the parent and child directories and those all stuff. Let's see, guys. Yeah. Now I'm trying to creating one directory tree structure. You need to give the answer how to create the directory tree structure. I'll pick one guy and then you need to give the answer. If you're giving the answer, I'm going to give this chocolate, right? Ready? NIT is a directory name. It's a parent directory. It's a parent directory, right? NIT. Don't ask what is NIT, okay? Our institution name, okay? Few people they're asking, sir, what is the use of NIT command? So go ahead, guys. So few intelligent peoples will have. So those people they're asking, sir, what is NIT? What is the use of NIT command? Okay. So NIT having three directories, for example, Linux. Guys, give me please 1 minute. Guys. Right, guys, let's see here. In Kalki, how many amazing events will have in Kalki movie? Those many amazing events will have into Linux also. Got it, guys? So every day we are going to discuss about important concepts, very, very important concepts, not normal important, right? So we have inside the NIT, we'll have three more directories. One is Linux, another one is Windows, and one more directory, Oracle. Anyway, in Naresh IT, Windows and Linux only people that are teaching, right? Means Linux class, Windows means Azure class, right? And databases also will have in Naresh IT, right? Mac, who's going to teach? No one they are going to teach Mac, right? So coming to Linux, we have two more directories. RHCSA. Guys, those all course names, okay? Your wish, according to your requirement, you can give any name, okay? First parent directory, your name, okay? Child directory, your friend name, one more friend name. How many friends will have those friends' names? I hope you got it right? Yes, no. Whatever it may be, any friend name, okay? But anyway, we are not going to provide our parents' names, I know, right? RSE, right? Then Windows having two more directories. MCSA, then MCSE. Got it, guys? MCSA and MCSE. RSCSA means Red Hat Certified System Administrator. CE means Red Hat Certified Engineer. I think you know very well about those courses, right? So 46,000. He went to one institution actually. That guy, he got a one brochure. I'm not going to review the institution name and those all stuff. Just he got a one brochure. Okay. So they are charging how much, for RSCSA? 15,000 rupees course fees and 24, 23. 23,000 for exam. All are 23. Offer, right? So that much of cost people they are charging. So try to understand. Okay. SQL and then MySQL. Whatever if you want, you can give PLSQL I'll give you. Okay. Like this directory structure we need to create, guys. So who's going to give the answer? Yes, like this directory tree structure I need. So regular expressions. I'm giving hint also. So regular expressions. You know what kind of option we need to use to create the parent and child directories. -p is option. Then how to create? Hmm? MKDIR, very good. Who's that guy? Very good. Tell me. MKDIR. Sit, no issues. Hyphen P is option. NIT, very good. Slash. We need to open the flower bracket there. See, guys, please focus on it. Boss, who's that guy? I'm saying with one command we need to execute. We should not execute those many commands, okay? With one command, we need to create this entire directory structure, okay? Okay, so please focus on it. MKDIR is a command. -p is a mandatory because we are trying to creating parent directories, right? Parent and child directories. NIT is a parent directory. Inside the NIT means /. We need to create Linux, RSCS, and RSC, right? Those three, right? Inside the Linux, we need to create RSCS and RSC, right? So inside the Linux, open the flower brackets, RHCSA, RHCE, and close the flower brackets. Then next, comma. This part it got completed, right? Then we need to create this part, Windows, where we are trying to creating this Windows inside the NIT because we open one flower bracket here, right? So Windows / MCSA, comma MCSC. So next, finally, we need to close parent bracket, right? Yeah, welcome. Okay, you got a chocolate. So actually, he don't know, but he attempt the like so first time. So I'll tell you, sir, like this. He said because of that reason, I have given the chocolate for you for complimentary, right? No issues, whatever it may be. మీరు కూడా ఓపెన్ చేయండి ఇంతకుముందు చదివారు కదా right? Let's see guys. Yeah. वो ज्यादा टाइम वर्क नहीं होएगा. Yeah. So let's see guys. Yeah. mkdir is a command. Guys, please focus on it. NIT is a directory. Inside the NIT, open flower brackets, very good. Linux. Hmm. Hmm. -p. Very good. మీరు అలర్ట్ గా ఉన్నారు లేదు చూస్తున్నారు. RSCSA, comma, RSCE. As usually faculty dialogue same only na guys. So he's going to do some mistake. What he's going to say, whether you are alert or not, I am testing, right? But I'm not going to do like that. Okay. So let's see guys here. Windows, inside the Windows, MCSA. SQL, PLSQL. That's it, right? Let's check the list. We got NIT directory. Inside the NIT, excuse me guys. Inside the NIT directory, we'll have 3 directories: Linux, Arcal, Windows. If you open Linux, guys, please focus on it. If you open Linux, we'll have 2 more directories: RSCS and RSC. RSC doesn't have anything, and RSCSA also doesn't have anything, right? So coming to NIT Arcal, doesn't have anything inside the SQL and PLSQL. Got it, guys? Next. Radhanta. So MCSA and MCSC. Got it, guys? So clear. So if you're having graphical user interface, it's very easy. It's not a big deal, right? Then you are going to get the tree structure. So NIT having 3 directories, Linux having 2 directories, Arcal having 2 directories, Windows having 2 directories. 1 minute. Pre NIT. NIT having Linux, Linux having RSCS and RSC. Guys, don't say after Linux we need to get Windows. Okay. So actually, so it is going to get an assigning order, right? So I hope you're clear. Yes, no? Right. Good. So if you're having any doubts, any questions, please. Very good. Surya. Yes. So we have CD command, copy command, MV command, RM command. 4 commands we'll have, guys. We are going to complete tomorrow, right? And after completing the basic commands, tomorrow I'm going to start how to identify the files and directories. So what kind of like symbols we'll have and how we need to identify those symbols, from where we need to get those all the symbols, right? And how to create the soft links and hard links. I'll teach you tomorrow. Okay. Thank you, Prabhat. So no doubts. Very nice teaching. Thank you. Thank you. होता है ऐसा, right? Yes, guys. So if you're having any doubts, any questions, please. Online and offline, both. We have 2 minutes. So if you're having any doubts, we have only 2 minutes, 7:28. Kindly complete. Oh, this is payment related message. Okay. Prem, he's saying, okay. I thought like someone they're asking question. So this is your question. This is related to you. It's not related to me. Any document notes providing. Prem, he's going to provide you. Okay. Prem, admin, he's going to provide you. Don't worry. Okay. And better to prepare your notes. That is best. I'm not going to provide any definitions, those kind of stuff. As this is a basic Linux, try to understand, right? It's a complementary batch, right? will provide you after demos. Prem, he's saying after demos. So I'm running late. No issues. Get the videos from Prem. Watch those videos. It's not a problem. Okay. If you're having any doubts, you can ask me, then I'll explain. Prem number, if you need Prem number, 799 Okay, guys. So see you. See you tomorrow. Bye. Take care. Yeah, welcome. ఏంటమ్మా అదా ఒక నిమిషం అది అడగాల్సింది కదా ఇందాకే ఆన్సర్ చెప్తే కదా చాక్లెట్ చేయడానికి చెప్పారు చెప్పాడు నేను మీకు చెప్పాడు కాబట్టి మీరు ఇస్తే సంవత్సరం మేము మోసుకుంటాం